I'm so happy BBNAIJA and DOYIN fought. DOYIN was the one messing up her mind. Why do you think that Venita calls her puppet master? She is a tormentor. She has been instigating BBNAIJA. DOYIN, a very dirty and stinking girl. I can say this in front of her parents. They failed as parents.
Now, your job as a director, your job is done. Put it down now.
Kiss it.
Your dad can kiss it.
No. Hey, well done.
Please get the camera.
Continue. Venita, please now. It's not me, darling. You need to direct the scene. Don't worry about the cast.
Your job is done. You cast it. Done. Me and CEECEE are in charge right now.
CEECEE not going to provide. Pere is mad. He wants to marry kids. That's his plan.
Where's the chief priest? Let's go to the staff now. Where's the chief priest? You don't ask me this. No, but that doesn't make any sense.
Hold on. We can talk about that now. We're not arguing with each other and respect ourselves. I'm not arguing with you, but we're having so everybody literally, it was a peaceful conversation. Nobody's getting fucking paid for this. The reason why we're doing this is so that we're having a fight. We can all do this thing as a family.
So Biggie's Parrot finally exposed yet another housemate, and this housemate happened to be Seyi Awolowo. So the housemates has finally started the preparations for their wage attacks, and during this wage attacks, fight was just spreading like wildfire. Fight was happening here and there, goes everywhere, left, right, center. Like Venita and Pere quarreled; they were involved in a massive altercation. Adekunle joined suit afterwards with Pere. Then Neo also had a massive altercation with Adekunle. Like the fight was just everywhere. At some point, Angel and CEECEE with fraud in the midst. Like, oh my God, it's what we signed up for. Right? We wanted drama. We wanted premium content. Now we have it on a platter. So before I spill all of these juicy details, let me introduce myself. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Peace Samuel and this is Vibe with Peace. You guys are especially welcome to my channel. For new subscribers, I see you all. Thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Thank you all for joining this big family. Special welcome to you, family hug. For returning subscribers, thank you all for watching, thank you all for commenting, thank you all for liking my videos. If you haven't liked, please like my videos. It's totally free. If you're watching me and you've not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the thumbs up button. It's totally free. No, it costs nothing. So let's dive straight into the video. So Biggie's Parrot exposed two different secrets, two different conversations of housemates in the house. One of which was that of DOYIN and BBNAIJA on the Saturday night party after they got drunk and they started to messian and talk 2020 boy, and BBNAIJA was telling DOYIN of the kiss she had with Cross, that she's going to kiss anybody, she's unapologetic about it, she's even going to play a game with Neo. And then DOYIN also started telling BBNAIJA about her boyfriends outside the house, that she has two boyfriends outside the house, one abroad and one in Nigeria, and also that Kidwaya, she does not have Kidwaya's time, that when she's ready for Kidwaya is good. At the end of the day, Kidwaya is going to suck her toes. And she even went as far as calling Kidwaya a big head. And then it moved to the discussion that, or should I call it the band that Seyi had with other housemates, which was Ike inclusive, and I think Pere at some point. And he was telling these housemates that DOYIN and BBNAIJA lacked manner. So the exact secret the Parrot exposed was about Kidwaya, saying she liked Kidwaya. By she, I mean DOYIN. She liked the big head or the idiot. I didn't really hear that part. I don't know if it's big head she called him or idiot. But she doesn't like him anymore. And then when the secret was out, BBNAIJA owned up to us with her full chest, but DOYIN denied it. I don't know why she was doing that, but she blatantly denied it, probably blaming it on alcohol. So for the second conversation, it was that of Seyi Awolowo. telling fellow housemates that he is so happy Ilebaye and Doyin fought, and that Doyin is the one messing up Ilebaye's game, Ilebaye's mind. And Venita also called Doyin puppet master. He also went as far as saying she's a tormentor and that she has been instigating Ilebaye, that they are both very dirty and stinking girls. And she even went as far as saying he can even say it in front of their parents, Ilebaye's parents or Doyin's parents, that they failed as parents in raising their kids. And this makes me wonder, Seyi, how do you say that to a human being? How do you say that to a person's parents? Like, it makes zero sense. I have said it before and I'm saying it again. Seyi is the worst housemate in the history of Big Brother. The worst, the most disrespectful, the most uncouth, mannerless. He's badly behaved. But then he keeps talking about, oh, these housemates are, these girls. He's also always eating it on the girls. These girls are badly behaved. These girls, they lack manners. These girls, they're disrespectful. These girls, their parents failed in raising them. How about you, Seyi? And how about your parents? Have you seen the way you talk? Oh my God. So moving on, the housemates started the preparation for their wager tax, and it's just crazy how fights keep spreading like wildfire in the house. Like, it keeps moving from one fight to the other, one fight to the other. So Pere happens to be the director of the movie that for their wager tax, they had to do a Nollywood movie, and talking about their icon, something like I referred to it, I made reference to it and explained all of that in one of my previous videos. So you can just look it up and you'll see what the tax is all about. So Pere happens to be the director of the movie they have to produce, and out of nowhere, Pere started shouting and demanding for a cap on Kidwaya's head. And Venita took it upon herself to drag Pere.
And your whole family, he insults my papa. Well, I'm not really too sad right now, but he insults my papa, and I know insult him. You could have dragged the idiot. This is with everything fake. You got back fake teeth instead of you to invest in your life at your 54-year-old age. What the fuck, man, bro? They're doing teeth and you can't get a ticket? Wow.
Like, I don't understand. At this point, Venita needs to take a chill pill a day. She's beginning to do too much. She's beginning to do too damn much. She needs to chill. So she went all out insulting Pere, and then she told Pere to kiss her ass. I don't know if it was a joke, if it was meant to be a joke, or she was serious about it. But as soon as she said that, Pere told her right back to tell her father to kiss her ass. And if I was the one, I would do the same, because if your ass was so good, why would you tell me to kiss your ass? If that's an insult, so it doesn't matter my comeback, as long as you felt the need to insult me, and then I'm insulting you right back. I don't care who I bring into the conversation, as long as you've crossed the limit, you've crossed the line by throwing that insult at me. So tell it to whoever I tell you to tell it to. I don't care. So this provoked Venita, and she started shouting and ranting and being all dramatic, calling Pere names, dragging Pere, even went as far as going to the head of house lounge to report to Ike, and she continued with it, dragging Pere, calling Pere old. Pere has no degree, Pere has no certificate. All Pere has to show for it is just the fact that he was in the US military, and of course the US, they would pick Nigerians because they want him to be on the front line in the battlefield and take bullets for their citizens, so in the war front. So that is the only achievement he has, that Pere went to fix his teeth because he's 42 years, he's 53 years old, or then later she said 52. But then Pere could not even afford his own flights. Like, this girl was just being all vicious and evil with the kind of things that was coming out from her mouth. She needs to calm down. She really needs to calm down. And then Adekunle took it upon himself to defend his chick. And he started shouting and saying nobody's a kid here, nobody this one, they're not even getting paid for it. And why is Pere taking it all personal, forming director? And then the fight moved from them to CEECEE and Angel. CEECEE was telling Pere that she did not even like the script, but then for the purpose of getting the job done, she had to just work with what they had. And this got Angel angry, and Angel started her own. They will all be alright. At this point, all I can say is I pray and hope God help the housemates. They win their wager. If not, they've gone on hunger strike in Biggie's house. The hunger that struck Biggie's mansion is on another level, to the extent that noodles that used to be very surplus is nowhere to be found. They don't have noodles anymore. There are no noodles in the house, like just the ones that people are ordering and people are hiding. And then Pere, WHITEMONEY, Neo, and Alex have gone on a rampage, turning Big Brother's kitchen upside down in search of food items that have been stored away or hidden. They have been on Operation Steal from the Criminals, and WHITEMONEY has been the one looking out for them. Like, he was sitting on the kitchen cabinet looking at the hallway in case anybody was coming. And then Neo and Pere and Alex, they were tiptoeing around the kitchen. You need to see the way these guys were tiptoeing, looking for things that were hidden. And then they found packs of noodles. Adekunle had kept away with some packs of juice and some other items. Neo also discovered the hidden pot of stew. They used the stew, and Alex even used the remaining one to make vegetable sauce, like vegetable soup. And then she took the remaining portion of the vegetable soup and put in a container to go and hide in her locker. These housemates, well, I don't blame them. Like, food is scarce. You people are hiding food. You people are hoarding food. What is all of that? So, Operation Steal from the Criminals, I'm all for that, please. It's all for the game. 120 million naira is not beans. It's at stake. And I cannot starve while trying to play the game. Yes, I am all for it. So, speaking of criminal activities, Angel finally discovered that her coins are missing, and money point coin. Apparently, she kept them locked in Princess's locker. And of course, as we all know, Princess has been evicted from the game. So the coin went missing, and Angel has been threatening to bring down Big Brother's house, to rain thunder and brimstone on Biggie's house if they don't bring out a coin by this morning. So we are keeping our fingers crossed, waiting to see if Angel will actually carry out on her threat. So moving on to the next, Pere and Seyi, they are at it again. Another fight as a result of this wager tax. So Seyi needed to address the housemates, and he has asked Ike to help him call the housemates for a meeting because he wasn't the head of house, so the housemate wouldn't have answered in the first place. So he had to go through Ike to gather the housemates round for his speech. And that was when Seyi decided to disrespect the entire house, the entire housemates in Big Brother's mansion, hurling insults at them, calling them disrespectful. He was disrespecting them and was telling them to not be disrespectful. Guys, have you seen that kind of thing before? I am disrespecting you outrightly to your face, and I am telling you not to be disrespectful. And the part that shocked me was the fact that this housemate kept quiet all through Seyi's speech. And then when Seyi was done with his God knows what speech, Pere decided to address the housemates, and Seyi walked out. So after I've sat down to listen to your nonsense, it is now my turn to address the housemates. You are walking out. That was an insult to the entire house. And then Venita followed suit. Ike did the same. And Adekunle followed his baby like the handbag that he is. At this point, all I can say is, Adekunle, bad boy Dex, you are beginning to spoil your game by being on a ship with Venita, because Venita, as we all know, she has a huge personality and she's never going to shrink for you. She's an alpha female. She won't. So you are going under Venita's shadows. You're spoiling your game. Oh. I don't know what your fans would think about this, but at this point I feel like you're spoiling your game if you remain in that ship. You're losing it. You're losing it, fam. You're losing it. So moving on to the next. Ike was having a conversation with Kidwire and Tibaj. And then they were complaining about the way the house, about the way Kidwire in particular was the one complaining to Ike about the way he didn't like as Ike, who happened to be the head of house, was handling the housemate affairs and handling his regime as the head of house. Like he was allowing the Pepperdem gang housemate to rule the house. The Pepperdem gang housemate, they happen to be, sorry, Pepperdem, no gang, but they are a gang right now. They happen to be the majority of his BFFs. Like the only person that is not in the Pepperdem season is CEECEE, because she happens to be in the Double Wahala season. The rest of them, they are all Pepperdem housemates. So Venita now, Seyi, they are the ones ruling the house alongside Ike. Well, they decided to look for a way forward. So Ike decided to discuss with Tibaj and Kidwire on a way to move forward regarding the issue they have attacked, for the success of the wager attack. But at this point, I just feel like they are going to lose the wager, and I hope Big Brother does not pity them like he did in the first week. So guys, tell me what you think in the comment section. Thank you all for watching. Like if you've not done that. Subscribe to my channel, guys. Please subscribe. Subscribe. It's totally free. Ejo, Bikonu, Edakun. Subscribe. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye, guys. Mwah. Adios. Peace and love. You see. You see. You see.